Okay, we're back. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our truss rod cover off. Alright. Get rid of that bad boy. Okay. We are also going to take off our pick guard. Okay, keep that aside. Keep your stuff in a tray. Good deal. Okay, anything that'll hold on, a bowl, whatever. Okay, it's all good. Alrighty, batch. All right, batch your processes. Do one thing, and then because you got 6 strings on the guitar, you're probably going to do that 6 times. So if you're going to unwind the strings, unwind one, unwind the next, and unwind all the strings. Okay, so that's done. Okay, get rid of the strings, all in one shot. See that? Okay. Now back here, I'm going to not worry too much about this coming off, because I'm going to reset those studs. Okay, if you want to keep your studs in place, you don't want them to move around. You can use different methods. You know, you can put an elastic band around them to keep them from chattering. Just carefully take the tail piece on. Just put an elastic band on there, and it'll keep things pretty organized for you. Those go in the garbage. Okay. Same thing with our bridge. Okay. You want to put an elastic band around there. Just if you have it set and you're just doing some housekeeping, that's awesome. Okay, dandy. Now I'm going to, well, actually let me get rid of these strings. Okay. So these are all coming off. All right, love doing this. 1, 2, 1, 2. In the garbage it goes. Alright, I'm going to raise these pickups a few turns. I'm going to reset them later, okay? So I'm not worried about, ooh, that's got some junk in it. I'm not too worried about where they're sitting at the moment, because I'm going to reset them. Okay, that's a little an owl. It's just an old jeweler's screwdriver that I filed a real sharp point on to get into some stuff. It's a handy tool to have around, but yeah, these screws are kind of a little sketchy. They're worn. Okay, so I'm going to use a finer tipped blade screwdriver that's got some good bite to it. Let's see if I can't get that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is, in this case, these screws are fairly, well, they're kind of pooched. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that pickup out, and I just happen to have some screws that I can replace those with, because these are really quite buggered. And this is not part of our setup procedure, but you know what? It is. That's what happens when you get into instruments that come in and you get these surprises. Okay. Anyway, nice to see it's nice and clean in there. There's no monkey business going on in there. Okay. Another thing you can do is, if you want to make an adjustment here, just doing it the hard way. But you can push that down and try to turn that with your fingers. It's a bit of a sketchy thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hunt down a couple of screws to replace these, and then put it back in place and nail it back down again, and then we'll carry on. I'll be back in a minute.